Hey everyone, what's up? It's Kahoop here. Due to the cold card hack, I'm going to be going over Bitcoin hardware wallets. These are things that you want to look for in a Bitcoin hardware wallet. You want to make sure it's open source, air-gapped, Bitcoin only, have the option of dice rolls, have the option of a passphrase, and have a multi-sig option. These are things that are very important. If it doesn't have all of these options and only has a few, then it's no good in my opinion. You need to make sure it's all of these things, even if you don't use them all. So if you don't use multi-sig, that's fine, but make sure it has everything else. If even if you don't use certain things on here, like you don't care for the passphrase, just make sure it has it anyways for using it for the future. And it's just a better hardware wallet when it has those options. So here is 3 different hardware wallets that I'm going to mention. There's Krux. This is a do-it-yourself Bitcoin hardware wallet. It's Bitcoin only. You have to build it yourself. If you don't think you're capable of that, I will have a couple other options for you. I just want to mention some benefits of do-it-yourself hardware wallets where you have to build it fully yourself. Okay, so for example, the Krux, you can buy a K210 off of Amazon, and it has nothing to do with Bitcoin or cryptocurrency or anything like that. So when you order it to your house address, no one knows what you're using it for. They don't know that you're going to be using it for Bitcoin. So if anyone obtains that information that you bought this device, they don't know if you bought it for Bitcoin or whatever else you bought it for. Another thing is, if you buy a Bitcoin hardware wallet that's fully designed for that from a company, that could get within the supply chain and stuff, or even through the company itself, maybe an employee or something like that added a back door. But I mean, that's why you have it, open source and fully air gapped and so on. But I'm just saying that there is less chances of having an attack vector or any like negativities with the hardware wallet if you just buy a do-it-yourself one. So there are a lot of pros to do it yourself. Seed Signer is a really popular one. A lot of people are building these and buying pre-made ones. So Seed Signer, if it does have a pre-made option, you can go on their website and scroll down and go to BTC Hardware Solutions, and you can then purchase a fully made one if you would like. Otherwise, you can build the Seed Signer yourself, and they tell you how to do that and what you need. So I won't be going over any of that, but that's an option. This is when I mentioned all of these things, open source, air gapped, Bitcoin only, dice rolls, passphrase, and multi-sig options, all these wallets I'm showing you have that. So yeah, those two are Bitcoin only, and they're Bitcoin only companies as well, or this is just a project that you can do it yourself. It's not necessarily a company. So it's just code basically that you input onto the device. Seed Signer is somewhat more of a project / company type thing, as the owner does create seed signers for you to purchase if you want to buy pre-made ones, and it's Bitcoin only. Lastly, I want to show Keystone. This one is not a do-it-yourself. It's a fully pre-made hardware wallet, and they support other cryptocurrencies. So if you have ethical concerns with that and you don't want to support a company who has options that allow other cryptocurrencies, then don't buy this one. But they do have a Bitcoin only firmware option, so it allows you to remove all the attack vectors from all the other cryptocurrencies. And if you make sure to do your dice rolls and keep it air gapped and all of that, then you're pretty much good to go. The thing about Keystone, though, is that the one downside about them offering other cryptocurrencies is that they're not focused solely on the Bitcoin code. They're also focused on all the other cryptocurrency code that they have on their hardware wallet. So, their whole sole purpose isn't to make sure your Bitcoin is secure. It's a broad generalization of all these cryptocurrencies. So some may see that as less secure due to that. But in my opinion, as long as you do your dice rolls and make sure you don't never connect it to a device and things like that, then I think it's fine. So yeah, there's Keystone, and then Seed Signer and Krux. So these are the options I just wanted to bring up for people to be aware of. I'll also be making some more videos on how to set up a hardware wallet with generating a seed phrase with rolling dice. And so, yeah, that video will be coming soon. But for now, I just wanted to mention these ones. And if you have any questions about them, leave them in the comments below, or, you can do your research yourself on it. Either way, but Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like it and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.